This week, as she was anticipating the release of the Epstein Associates list, Marjorie Taylor Greene went ahead and said that Bill Clinton was definitely on the list and that, of course, it's not surprising. Now, I get more to what she said in just a minute, but yes, it is expected that Bill Clinton, former president of the United States, will in fact be on that list. He is actually expected to be named as John Doe number 36. Now, Marjorie Taylor Greene, knowing this, as everybody in the country also knew he was on the list, Marjorie Taylor Greene sent out this post on Twitter. For some of us, it's no surprise at all that Bill Clinton will be named in the Jeffrey Epstein files. We said it a long time ago, but they labeled us conspiracy theorists. I'm going to go ahead and stop right there before I even get to the meat of this. Literally nobody called you a conspiracy theorist. Like, we all knew that he was on the flight log. We knew that Ghislaine Maxwell was at Chelsea Clinton's wedding. Like, it's the most obvious thing ever. That's like going, I told y'all M&Ms would be delicious, but you called me crazy. No, nobody did. Everybody expected this. But then she continued. There will be lots of names you've never heard of, and the IC collected info on them. Pedophiles belong in jail, not on secret government lists. So take that, Bill Clinton, who was friends with Ghislaine Maxwell and definitely took plane rides on the Lolita Express, right? It's not like there's any other high-profile former president of the United States that used to pal around with Jeffrey Epstein, right? Yeah, see, Marge, that's the problem. You know, when you point a finger, as the old expression goes, you get three more pointing right back at you. Because Donald Trump was also very close to Jeffrey Epstein. The two of them, of course, have been seen on video partying together and, of course, oogling women and leering at them and judging them in the distance. So, yeah, it stands to reason that it's obvious Bill Clinton would be on this list. It's also fairly obvious to everyone at this point that Donald Trump is also going to be on that list, as he also took multiple plane rides on the Lolita Express. Now, it is important to remind everybody that the Epstein list has now been delayed a little bit, probably not going to get it for another couple weeks, and this list does not necessarily mean that the people on it engaged in sex with underage girls. These are lists of Epstein associates. Some of them absolutely did. Some of them may have just been friends. We won't know that, and I'm only bringing that up just because there's going to be Democrats on the list. There's going to be Republicans on that list. High-profile former presidents from both parties. And we cannot jump to any conclusions because neither Trump nor Clinton has actually even been accused of any wrongdoing by any of the women who have come forward. So keep that in mind when this list comes out. It is very contentious, and everybody on it you can pretty much assume is probably bit of a scumbag at least, but does that make them a criminal? No. There's a world of difference between just being a creepy, horrible person and being an actual pedophile, but Marjorie Taylor Greene doesn't seem to want to make that distinction. Treat this list when it finally comes out with caution. Again, pretty safe to assume that anybody hanging out with Epstein's probably a bit of a scumbag. Not going to hold a grudge there. They're all probably grotesque, but don't immediately jump to say that all these people are criminals, because that's the kind of language that'll get you sued every time. Ring of Fire is just a few subscribers short of hitting that 1 million subscriber milestone. So if you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so and stay up to date with all of the latest from Ring of Fire.